angle here where I'm not too dark. Yeah, no, I'm dark anyway, but trying to make sure I'm not too dark. Yeah. Anyway, guys, today I want us to talk about seeds. What seeds to plant in Feb, especially if you live in South Africa, where I live. More so if you live in Durban, where I live. But I think this would apply mostly to the whole of the African continent because we don't get snow or our winter doesn't go as cold as the northern hemisphere. Yeah. Anyway, but these you can also plant if you are in America, Europe, Australia, wherever, during, I believe, during your spring, summer, even maybe extend it further into your autumn, depending when your snow start falling and all that. But here in Durban, we are now officially exiting summer, about to enter autumn. So as much our gardens, they need to start preparing for that eventuality, which is autumn, because all the summer crop starting to die off. They've produced or they haven't produced, but they're starting to die off, and we need to prepare for autumn. So what seed can one be working with in autumn? Well, we have the red onions. These guys are autumn, winter. So they thrive in autumn and in winter. These guys here, they thrive in autumn and winter. They don't do so well in summer. In actual fact, too much heat is bad for them. So these are the guys. You can see at the back here on the label, there is 2 ticks on the autumn and on the winter pane. There's 4 panes here, or 4 photos. So this is good for your autumn and for your winter. And this is good to plant directly on the soil. You can start it on the pots, on the seedling trays, but they are better if you do them directly on the soil. So this is one of the ones that I'll be doing since we're entering autumn here in South Africa, and I'm looking forward to having quite a good harvest of these guys. These guys, you plant them a mere centimeter. So when you lay your seed, don't go crazy. What I normally do, but I'll share a link on this video, I don't even dig for onions. I just spread them on top of the soil, and I take the seedling mix, and then I just sprinkle a layer of it on top of the seeds, just to make sure that they are covered, and then that they're not deep in the soil until they actually sprout or germinate. But these are the guys that we will be doing now as we are exiting Feb, which is the last end of summer for us here in South Africa, and entering into autumn. Because I don't know if you guys saw the video I posted recently. I was cleaning my enclosure, removing all the summer stuff that some has been productive, some hasn't been really productive that much. But I was clearing the space because now I need to start putting in the autumn stuff. The next one that I'll be doing are the peas. I've got a lot of these guys. I've got like, I think maybe 4 packets of these guys. I'll be doing them like crazy. I've opened a lot of space for peas. Peas as well, they are autumn and winter. They don't do so great in summer. They get, actually for me, I've tried them in summer, and the leaves become like whitish, as if they have like fungus or something like that, and they actually die. So these guys, no good for summer, but very good for autumn, winter. So you should be starting them right about this time when you are exiting Feb, which means you're exiting summer, about to enter into autumn. By the time you enter into autumn, they've already sprouted and they are already shooting up, because these guys, they take about 7 to 10 days to come out of the soil. So we're looking at today is the 20th. This month ends on the 28th. So if I do them today, by the end of the month, I should be having them coming out of the soil. And they take between 120 days, actually between 90 to 120 days before you can actually harvest. So if we do them now, we would have about what? March, April, May. By June, we should be harvesting. July. Right there around about June. And here in June, we are actually in the middle of summer. It is the coldest time going to July and August. But August start getting warmer and all that. But yes, peas also very good. This is autumn, winter. Get these guys. Not really this brand. You can get any brand. I'm not promoting the stack or steak brand. Any brand that you trust. Be healthy. And then put it on the soil. And then please wait. You'll have a 10, my boy. Come and sit here. Come and sit here on the side. And these guys, they go 3 centimeters in the soil. If you, when you're planting them, just do the first what you call tip of your finger. Just go poop, and then you put the seed. Or if you have a tool that you can actually put 2 or 3 centimeters and make holes with, and then you put these guys, and you'll enjoy them. What I like with these ones, they are non-GMO, so they're not messed with. No one messed with them. They are authentic seeds. They have no GMO in them. So that's another thing that I'll encourage you guys to look at when you're buying your seeds. Make sure you're not buying seeds that are coated with other stuff or that are messed up. They messed up with them in the lab or whatever. Get seeds that are natural and authentic, because you want them to go in your soil, enjoy your soil, and also make your soil good for the next crop that you will plant. Okay. The next one that I'll be doing is cauliflower. It is the cauliflower. Cauliflower also thrives in autumn, winter. I've got about 4 cauliflower plants outside on my garden that I planted now in summer. That I planted in summer. They are tall. They're just growing tall. There's no cauliflower in them. It's crazy. So, but you see, it was a wrong timing. I planted them during the wrong time. So now I'll be planting them on the right time, and hopefully we'll be getting some cauliflowers that we can enjoy. Get your cauliflower. Again, cauliflower, like the onion seeds, it's 1 centimeter deep. I don't make a hole. I just sprinkle it on top, and then I get my seedling mix or potting mix, and then I lay it on top of the seeds, and then I sprinkle water, and boom, they come out. These guys here, they take between 80 to 85 days before you can actually see a cauliflower, before you can actually have a harvest. So they take quite a long time before you can actually harvest. So we work on putting them now on the seed. By the time we hit April, May, these guys should be already ready for us to enjoy. And they take between 7 to 10 days to germinate. Okay. And the other one that we'll be doing is turnip. Turnip. This one. This is the one we'll be doing. Turnip is almost like is within the beetroot family. As you can see, there's a little bit of a pinkish, but then it's white. It's not beetroot, but I think it's within the beetroot family. And turnip here in South Africa, we can actually grow it year round. It's not seasonal. It's year round. You can grow it again and again and again and again. That's what I like with it, that it is like year round. It comes out, it grows. Also very good if you plant it directly to the soil. Don't start it on the trays. Start it directly on the soil and give it nice water. Let it come out. You'll get quite good big turnip bulbs or tubers or whatever you call them if you start it on the soil. What I find that if you start it on the tray, when you transplanting it and you moving it and all that, I mean, I have beetroot right now. It's doing horrible because I bought it from a nursery and it was started from the trays, and then I put it on my garden, and it's not doing so well. So I advise you to start this Zwane, like beetroot. Ah, yes, beetroot is good, but this is not beetroot, Mr. Zwane or Miss Zwane. This is not. This is turnip. It's within that same family of the beets. So turnip is 1 centimeter as well, like the onions. So I advise, don't dig, don't make holes, just put it on top of your soil and then sprinkle a little bit of soil on top of it and let it sprinkle water, and then it will come out and it will do its business. Put soil directly. It is 7 to 10 days, no spiky, move. 7 to 10 days to come out. Hey, move. Sorry guys, that's my dog here disturbing the kids. 7 to 10 days to come out, and it takes about 50 days for you to harvest. So you're looking at about a month and a half, then you're already getting your turnips. Okay, right. What is that? That's turnip. That's turnip that I had. This is turnip. It looks like beetroot, but it's not beetroot. It is turnip. It's pink on the top and it is white underneath. But yeah, you enjoy it almost the same way as the beets. Right. The next one is cauliflower, the purple one. I will be trying these guys. I've never planted these guys before. I'll be trying them this year and we'll see how they do. I am a little bit late with them because if you look at the back here, it says summer, autumn. So already now I am almost entering autumn. So, but I will still plant them and I want to see how they'll behave, how they'll do, and we take it from there. You can start them from either the trays or you can sow them directly on the soil. It still works fine. 7 to 10 days to germinate and 80 to 90 days before you enjoy them. So I'll be doing these guys again. You should be doing these guys as well and see how that will go. Okay, yeah boys. And I'll be doing some herbs, basil. I used to have a nice bush of basil in the front garden, and of course we weren't really harvesting it the proper way. That's me and my wife. Because of the way we were harvesting it, we literally killed the bush. But now I've learned how to harvest it so that the bush stays healthy and you can keep harvesting again and again and again, and I'll be making videos on that. So we'll be doing basil as part of the herbs. They are year round, so not a problem. We'll do them from the tray and then we transplant. 7 to 14 days germination, 35 to 50 days before the bush is big enough for you to actually harvest. So do plant these guys on your garden and stop buying basil. Right, here we go boys. Please don't open my seeds. Right, next one is the spring onions. We'll be doing these guys, spring onions. I did spring onions during COVID and I was very successful with them. I had a very good success with spring onions. I did them during COVID. During lockdown, that's when I was like doing the garden like crazy because I had all the time you can think of. And luckily our hardwares were open and stuff and shops, so you still could go shop and all that. We weren't as strict as other countries. Boys, please stop making noise. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'll be doing spring onions. Spring onions, you can start them from the tray or you can start them from directly. And you do 1 centimeter like onion, like I said, and they take 10 to 12 days to germinate and then about 90 days you can start harvesting them. Here in South Africa or here in Durban, they are autumn winter, so you can only grow them during autumn and winter, not summer, not spring. Okay, these guys here, spring onions. Spikey, hey, move. Yeah, here you go, hold it. And as part of the herbs that will be going on the garden, we'll be doing dill. We'll be doing dill. I don't know if you guys know this. This is dill. It's quite popular here, especially within the Indian community here in South Africa. Dill, but we also use it. I also had a good success with it during COVID. So this also will be going in the garden. Dill as well, it is a year round as long as there is no frost, so we don't get frost here. We don't even get snow. So we'll be doing this. It's year round, and you go 3 millimeters. When you're planting it, that's less than even a centimeter. That's like basically you just put them on top of the soil, you know, and then and you water, and then they grow up to about 8 centimeters tall, and they take about how many days do they take? They didn't tell us how many days it takes before you can actually harvest. But yes, we'll be doing dill and basil and oregano. Yes, oregano. We'll also be doing oregano as part of the herbs. Oregano is also here through here. No problem. You can plant it at any time. So we'll be doing this now at the end of Feb, entering March. Oregano, it will be part of the herbs. It will go on the herbs bed. Okay, and we'll do the squash, cassetta. We'll be doing these guys, cassetta. These guys, they are actually good if you start them right about mid-winter towards spring, all the way to autumn. Good, perfect. Not like how I'm gonna start them, because now I'm starting them autumn into winter, you know. But we'll see how they will do. We'll see how that will go. But I'll be doing these guys as well, and hopefully we'll have some good success. I had a good success, like I said, during COVID, because I had all the time. I could take good care of my garden, watering, weeding, you name it. I had a good success, but this time around, I'm juggling work, garden, these guys, household. We'll see how these guys will fare. Okay, now, and what else do we have? We have radish. I don't know if you guys saw, I did a video maybe in either Jan or December, where I was harvesting huge radish from my garden. So radish is also one of those that are year round here in South Africa. So thank you Reg. It's one of those that we'll be doing in my garden now at the end, before the end of Feb, or at the end of Feb entering March. And we always have had good success with the radish, so I'm hoping that we're gonna have success again and we'll enjoy radish. Okay, radish, you can do it. Actually, you do it directly. You can't do it on the tray. You have to do it directly, and you go 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters apart when you do it. It takes about 25 to 35 days before it is ready. So you're looking at about a month and a half before you can actually start harvesting your radish. Okay. Yeah, Baba. Yeah, go take the radish. And this is the tricky one, chamomile. This one makes me sad, to be honest. It really saddens me, you know. I love chamomile tea. I buy chamomile tea. Like, I buy it like crazy. But I can't grow chamomile flowers. Anyway, I've been trying, ever since I started gardening, I have been trying to do chamomile, but with no luck, of course. I'll try again. I'll try again. Chamomile should be also year round, since we don't have frost. But, you know, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I do wrong. Chamomile takes about 100, 220 days. And then the flowers are ready for you to actually harvest and enjoy. What's going on? Please pick them up. So I'll be trying these, guys. And guys, please, if you have tips out there that you want to give me, share with me how to get this right, please do, because I am really tired of it. It's very expensive, chamomile tea. Well, at least here where I live, it is very expensive. And I would love not to buy it. I would love to plant it, harvest it, and get it from my own garden. But so far, I haven't been so lucky. So if you have a tip, you have a strategy how to get this chamomile right, please let me know, so that I can do it and I can get it right and I can have my own chamomile tea made from my own grown flowers. Okay, right, boys, yeah, let's see. And then, yeah, well, the last one is rocket. Rocket, I've always been successful with it. I mean, yes, if you saw the December harvest video, December or January harvest video, I'll look up a link for that video and then put it on the comment section for this video. I've always been successful with rockets. As you can see, these seeds have been opened already. So rocket is good for me. We enjoy it, and I have no problems with it. And it grows year round here. If you can start it on trays, you can start it directly. It works fine. Yeah, you do it like 5 millimeters. Also, like the onion seeds, you don't really have to make holes. You just have to sprinkle it, get your potting mix, sprinkle it on top of the seeds, water it mildly, not too much, because if you water it too much, then remember the soil that you sprinkle on top is not so much. So if you water too much, the water will move everything and the whole thing will be messy. So just sprinkle enough so that the top soil that you've put is damp and then can allow the seeds to germinate. Yeah, and rockets, well, you do it like 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters in spacing. I don't really follow these to the T. You know, I can do like 15 by 15, and if I'm mixing it with something else, I can just do it 15 and maybe 15 by 10. Mdeni, what's going on? Oh, you dropped the seeds. Okay, go get them. Maybe start the seeds indoors by the window sill in some cocoa pit. When they are big enough, take them outside. All of the best. Thank you, Reggie. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Reggie, R-E-T-G-E. Thank you for that tip. I will do that, especially with chamomile, because the other seeds I'm fine with. I don't have to start them indoors, but the chamomile is the one that's tricky, and I will use your suggestion definitely, and I will make a video on it, and then we will see how it will work out, because I have started other things by the windowsill. There are videos of that, and I have been successful. So I agree with you, the windowsill part does work. I will try it definitely. Yes, brother, it must just be yes, moist. Yes. Okay, so guys, yeah, these are all the seeds that I'll be doing now, that I suggest we all do now, especially if you live within Africa, which I believe the seasons for us are almost similar, unlike if you live in America, because when we enter in winter, you are entering your spring, summer. And when we entering spring, summer, you are entering your autumn, winter, you know. Or if you live in Europe also, it's a little bit tricky and different. But if you live in Africa, I think you can also do the same seeds that I would be doing, the same sets of seeds that I would be doing, because our climates and our seasons are almost like similar. Not same, but almost similar. Otherwise, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you today. And all the best. Yes, Baba. Okay, thank you. All the best to all of you gardeners out there. Sandile here, the guy who lives on top of the hill and gardens on top of the hill. Please do not forget to subscribe, like the video, share, comment, spread the word, and let's see if we can reach more people and give the little knowledge that we've acquired through experience to others, so that they can also be food secured and produce their own food. Sandile here is out. And Mdeni?
Out.
Ngoba?
Out.
Okay, we are out. Thank you, Reggie. Thank you, brother. Happy days to you too. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, we are out.
Bye.
Bye.